guys, Becky from Bex and Books here with my December TBR slash last hurrah before the end of the year, and I can be proud of my accomplishments and look at how high my TBR pile still is. So without further ado, let us get into it. Now, this is not my complete TBR because I am doing a separate video for my book nerd-a-thon TBR list, so I've actually chosen separately other books. Like I said, I will do that TBR in the next day or so keep an eye out for that one. I'll let you know more details about that in that video with links and everything. My reading goals for Goodreads, I've had to keep putting it up and up, which is fantastic because I kept nailing my goals. So it was like 50, 70, 100, then now it's 130 at the moment. I have currently read 117 books this year, so that means I have like 13 books to go to complete my 130 reading goal, which I do plan on doing. So it's going to encourage me, especially since from like the 22nd of December I will be off of work for like 2.5 weeks, so I'll just be reading the entire time hopefully. So let us get into what I'm reading at the moment. So I'll start off with what I am currently reading, or that I've started reading last month. And first up is Winter. This is the last book in the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Myers. I almost looked at the book because I keep looking at it, though I know what the author is. This book is amazing so far. I am about like 100 and something pages into it. Oh my goodness. I just can't put it down. I am buddy reading this with Rocky over at Goodreads. I will try to remember to leave the link down below because I'm so bad doing that. But, woo. So can't wait to finish that, but then I don't want to finish it because that means it's the end of a series. Shh, Becky. The next one I'm slowly getting through is Dragonfly in Amber by Diana Gabaldon. I now totally understand what people meant by it being incredibly slow. I'm not as motivated to get back into this world as I thought I would be. I love Jamie and I love Claire and I love this world and I love everything about Diana Gabaldon's writing. It's just, it didn't intrigue me when it was like for 20 years. Like 20 years on. Like, it's just done my head in. But it goes back into just before Outlander left off as well. Sort of midway into the book. I'm like 100 pages into this and it doesn't look like it, but yeah. I'm gonna soldier on. I'm gonna try to do a chapter a night at least, which will be my goal. Try for 2. Who knows? We'll just say 1 chapter. So the next bunch of books I want to read, I am so into a, I guess, chick lit happiness summary kind of reads because it is summer here in Australia, which I wish we did kind of get winter in Christmas time, but can't win them all. So down under, it is summer, so time for some summery reads. So yes, let's get into it. I am also currently reading Hidden Bodies by Caroline Kepnes, which is the sequel to You by Caroline Kepnes. This is a read for review book from NetGalley, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm like 10% into it. I'm reading that with carryover and a novel experience, and it is amazing so far. Oh my goodness. But that's probably like the most different book amongst this pile because you'll see a theme going on. Like I said, I'm all about like the chick lits and young adults and whatnot, so let's stop rambling. So I want to pick up The Princess Diaries of Royal Disaster, which is the second book in the Princess Diaries series, and this is by Meg Boat, and I've been wanting to pick it up for a while now, and it's only a short read, and some days that's all you want. So the last book I read of this one was probably a few months ago, but I still remember quite clearly what happened in it anyway, and I love these covers. It's so pretty and very summery, so boom. The next one I want to pick up is also another kind of, I guess, young adult-ish book, and that is Ever After High, The Unfairest of Them All by Shannon Hale. This book is the second book in the Ever After High series, and I just saw that they've got new ones out, so they just pop out of nowhere, and I love like fairy tale retellings, and these are the children of the fairy tale parents and stuff like that, and they've got to follow that legacy and stuff, and some of them don't want to, and that was what you learn about in the first book. And now this one is straight after what happened in the first one, which I'm not going to spoil because it is a sequel. So yes, the next one I want to pick up is A Beautiful Player by Christina Lauren. This is the third one in the Beautiful Bastard series. They kind of all link somehow, but I cannot wait to pick this up. I'm into some romantic mood reading. Oh, let's do this. The next one I want to pick up is The Undomesticated Goddess by Sophie Kinsella. I love Sophie Kinsella. I love all her books, but I haven't read like probably 3 of her books. And this is one of them, obviously. I might pick up her other ones if I have time, but these ones are always nice, quick reads, and I look forward to, I guess, exploring what this one's about. So I don't know why it's taken me so long to pick it up. I guess it's because it didn't really target like my kind of area when I bought it, but now I am more of an adult and can relate to these a lot better. I am looking forward to starting it and yeah, see how it goes. The next one I'm picking up is mine and Kerry's book club that we created, read of the month, where we at the end of the month we normally discuss it, like a huge spoiler discussion, which is fantastic, and we'll also do our own individual non-spoiler review sort of thing. But we have chosen a different book to what we read last month, which was You by Caroline Kepnes, and this time we are choosing The Isle of the Lost by Melissa Dela Cruz, and it's a descendant novel. Mine is hardback. I am absolutely in love with this. It's so pretty. As you can see, it's a lot of funky fairy tale retellings is what I'm going for here. So nice, quick, easy reads just to get me through my days, because I've got a few chunky reads there that I can read in between these books. Oh my god, the back of it. Look at the back of it. So we have created our own little book club thing where we want to discuss books for you guys and just review a whole different bunch of them, versatile genres and everything like that. We have decided on naming it a mix of both of our names, which is A Novel Zen Experience. And wow, amazing. Like, if you guys have any questions on it, like I said, we'll announce when we are going to be doing our discussion at the end of the month, and feel free to come check it out, the live show, and also ask some questions or put your input. We would love to hear what you have to say in the messages, comment section, everything like that. So we are planning on starting a Goodreads page where you guys can discuss on there about it all, but for now we are just announcing it here. So boom. Looks like I ate the apple. So obviously, because it's also Christmas, I had to chuck in some Christmassy books that either is going to be a reread or a first time read or whatnot. And first off, Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson and Lauren Miracle. I wasn't a huge fan of 2 of them, but the first one was amazing, so I'll probably just end up rereading it, and it looks so pretty. And I've also ordered My True Love Gave to Me, which was created and edited basically by Stephanie Perkins, and then it has all these, I think it was 12 short stories from all these well-known now authors like Jenny Han, Holly Black. I think Stephanie Perkins herself should have a little like story in amongst them. I don't really remember them all, but I've heard so many people rave about it last year, and that was when I started my massive journey back into reading again. And I wanted to get it, but then I was like, no. I decided to read Let It Snow instead because I didn't want to wait for My True Love Gave to Me, and now I have just ordered it off Book Depository because I should have ordered it sooner, but obviously I didn't, and I cannot wait to get it, so I should be getting that within the next week, so I will be reading that as well. So these are the books I plan on reading So these are the books I plan on reading for December so far, sort of, kind of. We'll see how we go. It is overly ambitious, but I can do this. I can't hold them, but but I can do this. It's gonna happen. So thank you guys for watching. Please give this a thumbs up for Christmas. If you have any recommendations of Christmas stories, leave it down below. Don't know what that was, like holla. Please subscribe if you wish to subscribe and receive notifications when I do upload new videos. And keep an eye out for my other TBR for the readathon that's coming up on the 7th, I believe. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.